I'm so here, gamers. We're so in it right now. Let's do this. Okay, so I think I have 4 other decisions to make. I think. Do I start with the shortest ones first? Like the ones that are near the end of a route that... Probably... Let's go with that. Why not? Yeah, I guess I don't know how much this changes things besides just she doesn't die. I guess I'll see if that affects anything. Fine, fine. I'm a merciful god, so I'll just cut you loose outside. Weak. Hey now, Billy, we should let her go. She might have to use her litter box. I'll end you. I'll fucking end you. Calm yourself, Mingus. You've been spared. Spared? So, this is what it's come to, huh? You're all just content to take orders from a merciless despot, then? What can I say? I guess it just comes naturally to me. But before you let her go, there's just one more thing I'll need from her. The hat. I'll be taking that. No, this hat belonged to my mama. Papa bought this for her. It's his. Yeah, I don't feel like this is changing much. I think she just doesn't die this time. I just wanted to see if it changed anything. I forget what this decision was. I think Bigfoot should join the mingling. It's only fair. Only fair? In what world would that be fair? He has valuable expertise. He could be a real asset to us. What expertise? Well, it's worth a try. I say let the gorilla come to our meetings. Could be funny, and besides, he might kill someone. Where would he even sit? Every seat here is taken. Just grab another chair. There's room here for everyone. These meetings are difficult enough to keep orderly without a hulking ape man sauntering around the room. Would be pretty funny, though. Imagine if you went apeshit in here or took a dump in the corner. You'd lose your shit. It'll be the first time someone in here is taking a dump in the corner. Yes, and that someone is you. What? You prefer if I use, say, a litter box? Your ass series. Outside now. You know, I can't deny the value in inviting the aforementioned ape man here. Having the mighty Sasquatch cornered in a room would make its reacquisition quite a bit easier. Always the cages with you, you mustached fuck. I'm getting to wonder if it would be so bad to just burn this place down with everyone trapped inside. Myself included. Hey, now that's a plan I can get behind. And with that, this meeting is finally adjourned. I don't want to see any of you back here until our next meeting. For any reason. So Mingus, what are you up to after this? Making your funeral arrangements. Aw, that's nice of you. How thoughtful. The only part of me that's thoughtful is my mind, which is full of thoughts about your upcoming demise. I don't really have a quip for that. You're just being really mean for no reason. Her? Mean for no reason? No. Every last one of you, be gone from this place now. Hello, this is Rachel with the Dialtown News Network. This just in, a local business oriented cryptid has started its own space center right here in town, and launched itself into space to avoid having to pay taxes to the federal government. No food was taken up in the rocket, with the cryptid deciding only to take its vast fortune on board. Fearful that it would not be safe in the hands of the creature's accountant, Roger Jones. Once the rocket reached orbit, those working at the Space Center left their posts and decided to let the rocket drift into space forever, citing the cryptid's unlikable personality as the sole reason for doing this. A spokesperson for the Space Center stated that the workers initially planned to detonate the rocket as it reached orbit, but decided to leave it to drift for eternity, after remembering that it's a crime to destroy US currency. We asked a few residents around town for their thoughts on this new development. I've always wanted to see space up close! Though ideally, I'd also like to come back down to Earth afterwards, if it's not too much trouble. He's in space? What? Before the rocket hurtled into the inky balls of space, a faint final transmission reached Earth, presumed to be from the green millionaire trapped on board. Getting hungry? Send more money! Yo, they've got like a raccoon tail this time. The ending where you die alone in the cold vacuum of space, but you're rich. Beautiful. I'm kind of worried I'm really not gonna have that much more to play of this game. I'm kind of realizing that. Like, I really don't have much left. I think the only one I hadn't done was Peter? I think so. If the guy knows anything, it's words. After all, he talked me into helping him. And how's that working out for everyone? Quiet, you. Mark my words, this will work. Peter! Peter! Oh, hey, you're back. Have you given Roger his insulin yet? What? That? Oh, that? I wasn't even gonna find any, so I had to make some of my own for him. I'm sorry, is he gonna be okay? Sure, don't worry about him. It's only natural that I'd be worried for the welfare of my best friend. Roger's your best friend? Wow. Why? Because he's... Nah, to hell with it. Is Roger ready to give her the presentation yet or what? People around here are getting pretty antsy. Well, put your worries to bed because everything's gonna be A-okay. Dare I say, even hunky-dory. Well, that's reassuring to hear. Weird phrase aside. So, what is it that you wanted? Oh, yeah, I need your help with something. Something separate from all this malarkey. Uh-huh. And what would that be? I'm doing my own little solo venture right now. You know, on the side. Yeah? It's a hell, it's a pyramid scheme. One that utilizes the awesome power of the blockchain. Excuse me? Yeah, it's my side hustle. Well, don't tell Roger anything about it, because if you do, he'll... Hang on a second. Have you told him about this idea of yours, perchance? What? No, this is just something between me and you. You know, since I've been helping so much. Like with getting Roger his insulin. Uh-huh. So, if I go up to Roger's office right now and ask him about this, he won't know anything about it. There's no need. You and I have got this under control. 2's a hat trick, but 3's a party. That's... What is it that you wanted from me? Like, why are you in here? Oh, I need help drafting an ironclad contract for my company. Oh, I see. You know what? I actually know just the guy for this. There's actually someone here at the plant who specializes in contract law for companies just like yours. Why don't you hang tight for just a minute and let me go fetch him? Just kick back, open a can of soda, and I'll be back soon, alright? When you come back, you and I can celebrate together. Yeah. Alright, stay put. Ha! This rules, I don't even have to do anything. Easy street, here I come. God, Peter, you betrayed me! I knew he didn't seem like a Peter. That guy was a total Judas. Serious, you are so fucking dumb. Narrator, how do I get out of here? That's easy, you don't. But Baby wants out! Well, Baby just got arrested for attempting to engage in predatory and salacious business practices, so I think you'd best just get used to living on the inside. Shit, how did he figure out what I was up to? Well, he seemed pretty suspicious when you implied that you're able to secrete insulin, like some kind of mutant crab who nests in radioactive medical waste. Then bringing up the scam you happen to be pulling likely sealed the deal. This is bullshit. I want to go outside! That's the point of jail. They want you to think about what you did. I am thinking about it. My only regret is that it didn't work. You should say that to the judge when your trial comes up. I'm sure they'd let you go if you told them exactly what they wanted to hear, which is what you just said. Huh? You really think so? Would I lie to you, series? You know, maybe this is actually the best place for you. I better 18, can you eat? Pity I suavely tipped my final $3 at the bank, though. Could have got myself a hot dog or something to eat that isn't basically dog food. Which is still good too, of course, but you know, variety's the spice of life, as they say. You know, I've heard there's actually a way to eat grilled cheese off a radiator. Apparently it's all the rage with guys facing 20-year stretches. Grilled cheems, you say? I guess I can compromise. See, we're already getting somewhere. It's a pity I can't continue my scam from in here, though. This is certainly quite the setback. Wreckers usually have weights, you know. Why not ditch the scheme and fulfill your dream of becoming buff instead? Actually, hold that thought. If you were buff, you could probably kill someone. You know what? Scratch that. Why not learn to read while you're stuck here? If I wanted to know to read, I'd be a clarinet. What? End of discussion. I just need to figure out how to execute the next step before I can get out. Oh, I know. Roger. Look, I think you need to write Roger off as a potential mark because I'm certain Peter's explained to him that you were pulling a scam. He knows now. And not even Roger would be stupid enough to—
Hey, buddy. Sorry it took me so long to find you. The guy at the front desk told me you were in cell block C, but I got all turned around. How have you been?
Ah, you know, ups and downs.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oops. Let me guess, you filmed the presentation, am I right?
Actually, Peter ended up giving his own impromptu presentation on the dangers of scams, and he pulled an image of you up from the plant's CCTV for it.
What?
Most of the employees screamed, and a few people even laughed when you came on the screen.
Shit, looks like your workers probably won't want to join BrothCon next then.
Yeah, maybe not.
Wait, why are you here?
Oh, Peter started asking me a bunch of weird questions, like if I had diabetes, and then he went into this whole tirade about how you were running a scam on me. I tried to explain to him that you're actually trying to help us, but he wouldn't hear it. So anyway, I demoted him right after he gave the presentation, and, well, okay, I'll admit that morale isn't great at the plant right now, on account of Peter quitting right after I took his office away and filled it to the brim with cordless vacuums. I kinda need a favor.
Uh-huh.
That FrothCon Next idea you had going was easily my plant's best bet at generating revenue, so, please don't punish the rest of us for Peter's stupid mistake, and let my plant in on your amazing plan again.
Does this affect anything? I have no idea. Deal. Tell me, Roger, what do you know about contract law?
I don't know what that is.
Well, can you read it right?
Oh, yeah, I do that every day.
Good enough, then. Mark my words, Roger. I'll make us stinking rich yet. I'll just take your shoes first. Baby's hungry.
Okay, I can do that. Man, I can't wait to be rich.
So true. Anywhere you go to jail because you were somehow stupid enough to get caught scamming Roger. I'm trying to figure out what that word is. I can't tell. This is so sad. But I'm in jail.
It's okay. I can pay your bail once I gather enough cash together.
Unlikely. I heard some of the fuzz throwing the term flight risk around. Like I'm sort of fucking, like I'm some sort of fucking bird. Can you believe that?
No, I don't believe that you're a bird. Where are your feathers?
Thank you. You should tell the cops that over and over again.
Can do.
Okay, I think I can work with this. Tell me, Roger. Oh, is it just...
I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, I do
Okay.
that every day.
It's not anything.
Okay, I can do that. Man, I can't wait to be rich.
I can't believe this. The illusion of choice. I think I'm actually... I think all the saves are stuff that I've already done now. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Oh yeah, I guess I can go back to this. I don't know if this changes anything. Alright, I'm gonna trust you. I'll ditch the plan. Visit the fun fair. Phew. You know, series, you were really scaring me there. I know you and Reason don't exactly get on all that well, but... Okay. There's still some good left in you yet. I can work with this. Figure out what happened and coach you how to make sure it never... yeah, let's just get moving. My eggs away. Sure, let's. Yes. Please, be my guest. Ticket Jerry, I have returned! Oh, phone god. Oh no. Let me in! Stop screaming at me. Let me in. Look, I know it's been hours, but that doesn't mean my resolve is any lower than it was this afternoon, alright? This place has rules. So, unless you can come back with the $2, you'll need to... Is this just gonna be the same ending as, Syrup Guy? But I have it. You have $2? Yeah, see? So you gonna let me in now? I mean, if it was up to me, then no. I'd bar you from entering for life. But if my hungry boss knew that I turned away a single paying customer, Wait, where'd you get that money? Just let me in, damn it. Okay, just... You can go inside if you don't say another word, alright? Another word. Get out of here. Get! Screwing off mischievously. I just want to see if it's the same thing. I'm kind of assuming it is. Oh. I guess not. I missed valuable dialogue. Alright, this is it. The spot I shall lay my eggs clutch upon. Lay my egg clutch upon. If those eggs come out as a clutch, I'm bailing. Why here, anyway? We're pretty close to a hot dog cart, but away from major foot traffic. This is it. The sweet spot. I told you, I don't like that term. Why? You know why. Alright, let's just go over this over with. Well, that takes care of that, I guess. Wow, for how much humans hype up childbirth, that wasn't so hard. In fairness, those eggs were spherical. Try laying something with limbs and a head. Childbirth is easy. That's my stance on this simple topic that's bereft of nuance. Thank you. To be fair, you've also got a cloaca. Those are built for laying eggs. Then why am I cloaking right now? You said it was easy! It was. I just wanted to make a pun. My insides. I feel empty now. Maybe I should go south the hot dog stand and claim a hot dog of my very own. Why go in guns blazing? You have $3 left over after buying that ticket. I still have money? Holy shit, I'm gonna be rich forever. Well, no. As soon as you spend what you have left, which isn't gonna take long, you're gonna be right back at square one. Shit, I knew I should have gone through with my old plan. What's done is done. Time to go home. How do you think Roger's presentation went without me? I'd be shocked if we found out that the factory is anything other than on fire right now. What, like, more than usual? Yes, more than usual. Huh, cool. I guess I'll just go home and never think about this again. You really don't care for looking back after Cousin Zeus's malarkey, do you? Why would I ever look back when there's only fire and rubble behind me? Well, you could learn a lesson for a start. 2 lessons in one day! Come on, be reasonable. Fine, fine, I see your point. Baby steps, I guess. That's better. Alright now, let's bail. I could really go for that hot dog right about now. Wait a second. What? Did you spot another store? No, is that... Roger? Acquire ape. Oh no. Maybe you shouldn't scurry over to Roger like a bewildered moose. Roger!
Oh, hey buddy. Fancy seeing you here.
Wait, why are you here?
Oh, you see, I was getting ready to give that snazzy presentation you helped me with, but then Peter walked into my office and he diagnosed me with diabetes.
Why on the evil route does he...
He said I was this close to going into diabetic shock if I couldn't get my hands on some insulin. So I went out to look for some insulin, but I couldn't find any outside, and then when I came back, everyone was gone. I tried calling Peter, but he wouldn't pick up, so I have no idea how the presentation went.
I doubt the presentation happened at all if you weren't there.
Oh, no. Peter said that the presentation was really important.
Oh well, it's all done now. The schmucks can die out in the cold for all I care.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
This may come as a shock to you, but I'm actually not all that nice.
Now that you mention it, I can kind of see what you mean. It's subtle, but once you point it out...
So, why are you here again?
Oh, right. A little while after I got back to my office, I got a call on my phone head. My head is a phone, you see.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, I think the hat usually just kind of distracts from the phone part of my head.
Oh my goodness. Wait, hang on. Where's your hat? I just realized your hat's missing.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I got a phone call in my office from someone who said they had a dazzling new business opportunity for me.
Oh no.
No, it wasn't a scam. They asked me to come down here because they said they had a Ferris wheel to sell me. Personally, I've always wanted to own my own Ferris wheel, so of course I pounced on the opportunity, but when I arrived here, a frightening clown emerged from a nearby storm drain, grabbed my hat, whispered, "No one will ever believe you," and scuttled away, honking with each step.
Roger, that didn't happen. Clowns don't exist.
It did happen. I saw it. It was right up in my face, and I got a good look at it. It was definitely a genuine, bona fide clown.
Are you sure it wasn't just someone dressed up like a clown?
Oh. Well, I guess it could have been. Wait, no, its head was fleshy. It had skin.
So does my head. So does my head. And I'm no clown.
Okay, that is true. Now I'm questioning what I saw. Alright, good talk. I'll catch you later.
Wait, so you had no money earlier? How'd you get in here?
I don't remember. I found a can of soda in the trash when I was looking for that insulin, and everything after I drank it is a blur to me now. I hope I didn't commit some kind of crime to get in here.
It's probably fine. What's a little crime to spice up the old daily grind, eh?
I suppose that's true. I usually prefer to avoid committing crimes if I can, though, since they make you go to court if you do, and then they make you take off your favorite hat once inside. Granted, I guess that's not such a big worry anymore, since I'm now completely and utterly hatless.
Damn.
Sigh.
Did you just say the word sigh?
Okay.
That was a yes or no question. Okay isn't an answer.
I'm not sure I like your tone.
Like I give a shit. Wait, why'd you stick around? I saw you just sort of lingering over here. Surely you want to go home after a long day of failing at things and having your hat stolen from you.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Right after the clown scuttled off, I rode the Ferris wheel so I could close my optical sensor and imagine what it'd be like if I did own a Ferris wheel. And then I found some money on the ground.
You can find money on the ground? What? Damn, this whole time I could have been scurrying the ground for money. Man.
Yeah, so when I saw it, a big light bulb really appeared above my head, and I thought, oh, hey, I should invest this money in Frothcon next.
Ha! Mama, I'm rich! Haha, I always win! Booyah!
Yeah, and then I saw that claw machine behind me and thought, why not win one of the cool little knickknacks inside of it first to help me get over the loss of my hat?
Wait, what?
Yeah, so then I ran back to the ticket booth and asked the ticket fella to split the money into like 400 quarters so I could use some of the money to win myself a funky little statue.
400
Which he
quarters.
really didn't like, because he told me I just ran past him to get into the fun fair and then bit him when he tried to stop me.
Bit him? How? You don't have a mouth?
I don't remember. So after I cried and begged for a bit, he agreed to give me the change if I gave him 8 quarters from the hall to buy a fun fair ticket and $50 worth of quarters so he could get a tetanus shot.
Greedy ticket, Jerry. Grr, that's my money, damn it. So, how much does that leave you with?
Well, I had $48 at that point, but then I decided to get a hot dog, which set me back another few dollars.
Bro, he just found $100 on the floor. What the hell? Okay, that's still an amount of money.
Yeah, but then I went back to the claw machine and put a bunch of quarters into it so I could win the doodad inside. It took me a bunch of tries because the claw kept betraying me, but I won in the end.
Don't tell me you used all of the money on that damn claw machine.
No, I still have a whole quarter left to give to you.
A fucking quarter? What the hell am I meant to do with that?
I don't know. You could always make a phone call with it.
Call who? You? Don't make me laugh.
I'm not really trying to make you laugh, but I probably could if I really tried. You want to see what I won?
Sure.
Okay, here it is. See?
God, what the fuck is that? Get it away from me. Ah!
Aw, my monkey.
You fool, that thing was cursed. You've cursed the both of us. You spent all of my money on a monkey's curse.
Well, when you say it like that, the situation doesn't sound great.
You goddamned fool. I was this close. This fucking close to achieving all of my dreams. And now I'll never be rich and buff and popular. Because of you.
Hey, it might still happen for you.
With a monkey's curse hanging over me? You've doomed me, Roger. You fucking doomed me.
Oh man, that isn't good.
It's a calamity, Roger. Prepare yourself for annihilation.
That doesn't sound good either.
Oh my god! Oh. That is a lot of blood. What have you done? He'll be fine. He's dying, Sirius. Do something. Tick and Jerry, protect me from the law. I'm a paying customer, so you need to get me a lawyer. So, quite the day, huh? They reckon he'll live. That's the main thing. Shame about the total amnesia, though. It's basically impossible to figure out what even happened. I mean, I told my boss that we should have sworn on getting CCTV coverage for the whole park, but he pointed out that if a ride derails and kills someone, the footage would incriminate us in court. I really need to find a new job. Oh, so I'm in the clear? You did this? What? No, You know, I have to admit, I feel kind of awful for yelling at him so blisteringly earlier. Even if he did bite me when I tried to stop him from entering without paying. He was kind enough to cover the costs of the tetanus shot I definitely need, so there is that. I think the real surprise of the night is that someone ended up mauling me to get into the fun fair without paying, and that it wasn't you. Speaking of, it's very strange that you happened to be the nearest person to him when he fell over and bashed his head on that rock. You weren't going around shoving people to the ground, were you? Why? Who told you that? No one did. It's just a question. Oh, then no, I'm completely innocent of any crime. I don't believe you. Okay, so what now? Well, Roger's definitely got a concussion at the very least, and he's almost definitely going to need surgery. With any luck, he'll be walking and swallowing solid food in only a few short months. I sure hope for his sake that he has health insurance, though. Actually, I think he just lost his job today, so he's fucked. How do you even know that about him? I'm sorry, but do you know each other? You shoved him, didn't you? Fuck, I need a lawyer. I mean, no? You know what the really crazy part of all this was? This is actually the second time that we've had a customer trip and bash their head on that same exact rock. You know, I've never been one to believe in curses, but I genuinely can't explain how something like this could even happen. The odds must be 1,000,000 to 1, right? Ah, that'd be the monkey's curse, alright. What? The monkey's curse! Everyone knows about the monkey's curse. But you don't? I'm honestly kind of embarrassed for you right now. Stop that. Stop talking. No. Hush now. Shh. Okay. Oh, so we're going to see Risa now? In that case, I'll cut you a deal. A deal, you say? If you leave here and never return for the remainder of my natural life, I'll let you have the rock. Are any of Roger's brains on the rock? Will that deter you from taking it? Quite the opposite. A free rock covered in free food. Don't eat brains. You'll get beyond. Ah, to hell with it. Just take it. It's over in the dumpster. I'll assume that you intend to honor our deal and that I won't find you back here tomorrow morning. Sure, why the hell would I need this place when I have my own rock? One that kills people. Just take it, please, and go far away from here. We'll see about that ticket, Jerry. We'll see. Just get out of here. Go, get! Scurry off with your rock. Well, that was a great day. I saw a lot, learned a valuable lesson, and now I have a free pet rock. You're so fucking stupid, serious. What? Aren't you forgetting about something really important? Oh, right, my eggs. I'm not allowed to go back there. I guess I could just break my word. I mean, what are they gonna do? Take the rock back? I'm invincible. What? No, not that. Roger, he's all fucked up. Roger, who's... Oh, right, yeah, him. Ah, he'll be fine. He doesn't have health insurance anymore. Yeah, that really sucks. Maybe me and my rock should come visit him. Haven't you put him through enough? Now you want to bring the rock that scrambled his circuits right to him? What's wrong with you? I'll just tell him that it's a different rock. He'll buy it. He would buy that, you're right. Still, haven't you done enough damage to the guy's life? Yeah, you're right. I guess I'll just forget about him forever. Oh well, at least it all worked out in the end. Not for Roger, it didn't. Yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good about myself for doing the right thing today. And that has to count for something. I'll beat you to a pulp right now. I'd beat you to a pulp right now if I could. But you can't. But you can't. Was it supposed to be said twice? The ending where Roger bashes his head open, but you gain a cool rock. I love rock. I'm a big fan of rock. Okay, now I feel like I've fully depleted all options. I think. Okay, I know that there's a character sheet for him. Oh yeah, Roger and Peter. That would make sense. Name, Roger Jones, age 27, birthday July 22nd. Roger Jones is a fun-loving and kind-hearted guy. He has many friends, most of which are strange files he keeps on his desktop. His best friend in the whole world is Peter Kennedy, his former assistant manager. Roger is single thanks to his last relationship ending quite messily. He wishes to learn how to play the kazoo badly. He's also an ex-alcoholic. It's unclear whether or not Roger has ever owned a dog. He lives in a crummy apartment downtown, which he feels is really nice for some reason. Roger used to have two roommates named Harry Fitzgerald and Jake Wilson, who he temporarily fell out of touch with, thanks to his cell phone breaking. Upon finding a scrap of paper with Roger's landline phone number written down, Jake called Roger, and the three bonded over a game of laser tag, which ended quite dramatically when Harry's PTSD kicked in mid-game. Harry's final score was over twice that of the next highest scoring player, setting a town record and badly scaring the other unassuming players who came out for a wholesome game of laser tag. Despite this, the three remained close. Roger badly suffered with his self-esteem, but thanks to the support of his friends, is now doing a lot better. Roger still can't understand Everett, and Fabron is still a little bit pissed about the whole getting possessed thing. Oh, Roger still can't understand Everett, and Fabron is still a little bit pissed about getting possessed. Sucks to be you, Fabron. Roger has a kind of loneliness that he's never really opened up to anyone about, stemming from his brain's inability to stop jumping between different things. Roger has a very active mother figure who had a tendency to do things for Roger rather than let him figure out on his own. While the relationship was otherwise very positive, this set a bad precedent for Roger in that it made him very bad at prioritizing tasks and quite obedience/trusting of the intention of others. This trait was further strengthened by Roger's ex-girlfriend. Roger's incredibly trusting nature makes it extraordinarily easy to trick or scam Roger, leaving him being taken advantage of a lot. Roger is at heart a dreamer and wants nothing more than to see his friends happy, successful, and well looked after. Roger fixates on baboons and centipedes, a quality he inexplicably shares with the game's protagonist. Roger is very bad at figuring out when people are flirting with him. As a matter of fact, the scary pop-up malware installed on Roger's PC has been signaling that it's ready to get serious. But Roger hasn't noticed yet, sadly. One time, Roger, in a highly caffeinated state, completed a manifesto detailing a solution to fix every issue in the world simultaneously. Peter read it after repeated badgering and wound up, to his shock, discovering well-argued ideas inside. From a Georgia's land tax, a robust antitrust system, a new UN model that took ideas from Lucky Lucano's commission, and even a pitch for what Roger felt the meaning of life was, which Peter couldn't find any faults in. Peter has since deleted this manifesto from his history. It's better this way. Shortly after his round ended, Gingy introduced Roger to some of its other friends. This is how it went. Randy, upon being introduced, Gingy mentioned thinking that the two were quite alike. Neither saw the comparison as accurate and seemed confused and mildly insulted. They got on fine otherwise. Oliver, the two discussed bugs for an unsettlingly long time. Apparently both are quite well read on the topic. Nothing else of note to discuss. Karen. When Karen realized Gingy/Roger knew each other, she stared in silence for a while with her mouth agape. Bigfoot. Upon meeting Bigfoot, Roger casually greeted him as if the two had met several times before, even though they definitely had not. Bigfoot seemed comfortable around Roger, like he could somehow tell that he wasn't a threat. To get Jerry. Jerry sheepishly greeted Roger, clearly recognizing him from the last time they met. Roger talked most of the time. That's it. I'm done. Peter. I like all of the characters in the back that you can't. What about? I guess this is just a thank you section. Do they add anything to this? Like, I don't think Roger and Peter were added. I think they were just there. Name Peter Kennedy, age 30. 60? What? Birthday, May 5th, according to Roger's desktop file. Peter was born in Reno, Nevada, and moved to Dialtown with his younger brother and wife in order to afford a home. His brother owns a pizza joint that Peter often pretends doesn't exist. He feels safer that way. He also has a younger sister still living in Reno, who works as an engineer. Due to her busy life, the two don't see each other much, but stay in touch over the phone. Peter's closest relationship is with his wife, Caroline, who for the longest time was the lone light at the end of a dark, dark tunnel. Peter's body was basically hairless for a long time due to an unspecified incident that happened at the plant he works at. For the sake of Peter's dignity, I'll leave the finer details up for speculation. Peter plays the piano in his spare time, though stopped for a while due to exhaustion, thus constantly having shaky hands from god-awful workdays at the plant. Peter has a really awful car that he bought from Roger's former roommate Jake at his used car dealership. Peter tried to return it once, after it broke down 3 times in a single week. But as Jake pointed out, he told Peter that the car was a piece of shit before he bought it. For some reason, Peter wasn't particularly satisfied with this reply. Thanks to Peter's efforts, Joe wound up getting his much-needed spinal surgery. Rebecca has her own apartment, Vermont has been cleared of all malware, and Everett finally got to have his tie dry cleaned. Roger is still Peter's closest friend, and he found a good use for Roger at the plant. Essentially, the plant's replacement for the therapy he used. So far, it's worked out quite nicely. If you ask Peter to mention the moment where Roger surprised him the most, he'd probably bring up the same Christmas party that Roger tells you about during his room, right before Roger's story starts. I think I kind of remember that. Things get jumbled up in my brain. To make a long story short, the employees were holding a karaoke night and a much less drunk Roger submitted his name into the rotation. Roger wound up deciding to have a few drinks to loosen his nerves and then quickly forgot what he was doing. By the time his name was called, he was inebriated. Peter initially panicked seeing Roger go up on stage, but to everyone's surprise, Roger absolutely killed it, getting rapturous applause before stumbling outside. Peter's genuine assertion that Roger would surprise everyone may or may not have been primarily inspired by this unexpected moment. Oh dang, that's it. I wonder if there's any... am I not able to get out of this? Oh no. Oh no. I can't get out of this. I'm never escaping. I was just curious if there's anything new. These are great to look at again. God, I love that this game is made in, I can't remember. I forget what it is. I think it's RPG Maker. I don't remember. Oh god, it's over. There's no more. It's over. Dialtown is over forever. Until Dialtown 2. I don't know. I'm excited to see what Dogman makes next. But I have no idea. I don't know if he'll make a Dialtown 2. What if he makes a game with not Phonehead people? That would be scary. Man, I really should have come up with a plan for what to do after this, because I probably should have known that it was not going to last that long, but I really don't have any kind of plan. So, like... Yeah, I don't really know. I might just end stream, I'm not sure. Yeah, I really don't have any other plans. So I might just end stream. I probably should have just finished this at the end of last stream, but I didn't realize how much or how little that was going to be left. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just make it a really short stream. I should be back streaming Thursday. This Wednesday I have a meeting to go to. Let me just check. Yeah. So I will probably be back Thursday. And then I'll do Friday. Yippee! Short stream. Wahoo!